my what I eat in a day. I'm so happy to have you here. I have been wanting to film a video like this for a while, but I actually find them hard to film because it takes, like, you have to get the clips and everything. Love to eat. The camera always eats first, but having to actually film a video of every step in the meal making process is a lot of work, so I haven't really gotten around to doing it, but I'm doing it today, so I hope you guys enjoy. If you're new here, my name is Jamie. I am a nursing student in my last semester of nursing school. I love all things health, wellness, fashion, beauty, and I'm happy to have you here. If you're coming back, thank you. That means a lot to me, and it would mean even more if you would subscribe to my channel. My ultimate goal is to really just bring together like-minded women so we can share advice, tips, recipes, all the things. There is no gatekeeping here. I would just love for you to be a part of it if that calls to you. So without further ado, let's get into the video. And so the pico mix is tomato, red pepper, green pepper, onion. And so here is the meal. I'm just gonna add like my favorite all-season salt, and then I'm gonna eat it because I'm starving. Okay, so it is now time for the best part of the morning, which is coffee. I have been trying out different pumpkin coffee recipes. I am always on the search, literally a lifelong search, of trying to find the perfect healthy coffee creamer. I don't think it's out there. I'm not an almond milk person. Oat milk is just not it for me in coffee, and I hate buying processed creamers at the store because they have things like carrageenan and all these gums and all these gut irritants in them, and sugar, so much sugar, that I'm just trying to cut out. We have not been quite successful yet, but I'm trying another recipe out. If you follow me on TikTok, which you probably don't because I've got all of 2 followers, but on TikTok I made a video where I tried the recipe for pumpkin creamer where you use the pumpkin puree. I just kind of found that that doesn't really last in the fridge, 1, and 2, there could be some tweaks to make it better. So I'm actually going to try a different recipe, which I think will be more like effective with my time, especially if I have to get out of the house in the morning. So we're gonna try it out and see how it goes. It doesn't have too much sugar in it. I like my coffee a little bit on the sweeter, creamier side. It's like a delectable treat that you just love to wake up to in the morning. If I'm not drinking coffee though, I do like chai. Every so often I alternate off of coffee because I just don't like to become so caffeine dependent, or sometimes I just notice my body is a lot more sensitive to caffeine and I just like to just kind of push it to the side for a moment. So let's get into it. Okay, so for my coffee, I used to actually do cold brew coffee, but again, too time consuming, and I just don't need all that caffeine. It's definitely a lot higher in caffeine than regular coffee. So what I do is I just brew a pot of coffee in my coffee maker. I will put it into this glass jar and I will put it in the fridge overnight, and this usually lasts me like a little under a week. So for my pumpkin coffee, key ingredient is this brand of coffee because it's churro flavored and it's like already a little bit cinnamon spice, giving me cinnamon vibes. So yes, notes of cinnamon and vanilla. So it's a really good base for the pumpkin recipe. Okay, so I'm just gonna add some of that vanilla creamer and some, oh my god, some pumpkin spice seasoning. You know, if you know me, you know I'm heavy on the seasoning, whatever it is, so that might not be enough. And then I'm gonna take my trusty milk frother and just froth this up. Delightful. Honestly, this is really good. This is good. It's not too sweet. It's good. Not too sweet. It looks a little white on camera. I probably didn't need to add so much milk, but you know, we're rocking with it. Okay, update on the coffee, y'all. Half the cream. Half the cream, babe. Today, what I did was I did half of the cream, I still added the pumpkin spice, and I actually added a half a tablespoon of sugar just to make it a little bit more sweet, but less on the creamy side, and it came out perfect. Cute. Okay, so I just got back from a walk with my sister and I'm gonna make some lunch. I'm going to have a little bit of chicken salad on a sandwich. I actually made this yesterday and I will include the recipe. It is really good. It is like a mix of chicken. I used rotisserie chicken, some grapes, onion, celery, and heavy hand of adobo, salt, and garlic powder. I love this because it's really easy, something you can take to work with you. I actually brought it with me to work yesterday, so it's like really easy to just transport and eat anywhere. I'm gonna put it with these bagels that I just bought because yeah, just having that on a bagel hits. So I'm gonna toast up this bagel, put some chicken salad and some lettuce, and that's what I'm gonna eat for lunch. Honestly, it might not look that aesthetically pleasing, but trust me when I tell you it is a 10 out of 10. So good. Okay, so yesterday I actually fell asleep before I even had dinner, which is totally not like me. So I thought I would just continue the video on to today. Today's Sunday, so I'm just gonna prep a little bit of dinner for the clinical week. I like to have something prepped so I can either bring it with me for lunch or I can have it for dinner when I come home from clinical because I will be tired and I probably won't want to cook. So it's always good to have something healthy made, done on the weekend so that you can have a good start to your week. Alright, so I am heading off for the rest of the evening. I'm going to go pick some pumpkins and maybe get some apple cider donuts. If I do, I'll show you. But thank you guys for watching today's video. I love you so much and I'll see you soon. You're in my fridge.